And covert operations.
Yeah, full board.
Doesn't that mean it's hidden?
Yeah, he was CIA. Boss of the CIA.
He's got a lot of medals, but those are, he was given medals by Thailand and Thailand and Thailand.
A CIA officer, 1963 to 65, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Longest serving European in Vietnam.
He's done some extraordinary weird things
really
in his
is.
life where people wouldn't even know it happened.
Yeah.
Sent out by Americans to just disappear and find stuff.
Wow.
Terribly traumatised man.
Really?
He is
Bible.
now. Imagine his head.
Yeah.
Now that he can't walk, can't fucking do anything properly, and wake up in the morning and just have shit from Spain and shit from England and shit just going through his head where he's been all around the world doing CIA stuff. Yeah, pretty cool. It's pretty out there.
Oh.
Pretty sad.
Yeah.
They're not nice to those guys.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. See, Americans don't even know what some of these people do or where they. They just think
I know.
they would have thought he was at the office because he was the head, but he wasn't. He would piss off to America or out of America to go somewhere and then take his team with him to do the stuff.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. That is
Robert Redford made a movie a while ago, probably quite a while ago now. It was all about spies, and he was the spy master.
really.
And Max sat through that and watched it, and he said, "That's what I used to do."
Yeah.
So you send all your men out, and you know they're not going to come back.
Yeah.
They're going to die.
Wow.
So yeah. Anyway.
Well, that's a stunning story. And well,
Pretty amazing, really. I didn't know anything about any of that.
yes.
But
We just found this the other day at the second-hand place at Glen, you know, the old Glengarry Woolworths used to be.
Yeah.
And behind that there's a window.
Right.
And I've been trying to find something to fill it in for months. Couldn't find anything. And me and Sue went to the second-hand place at Glengarry. I'm walking around. As soon as I spotted it, I thought, I can buy that. $15.
Yeah.
Fill that hole.
Wow.
And all this stuff out here.
This guy here, oddly enough, was in Vietnam with Mac and Brent Proctor around the road.
Oh.
And he came back here for a reunion, and that's his Vietnamese son with him. And he's been like it says, a Pulitzer Prize winner.
Yes.
And been in bomb things with bombs breaking over him, and then he's still doing his video for the world. So
There was another very famous one from Bluff. I can't quite remember what it was now, but I was stunned.
yeah.
Someone had gone from Bluff. It wasn't him, but they became world class in something else.
Might have been photography, because Brent Proctor from around the corner, he's was there, and a world-class photographer.
Yeah.
There's a book on him somewhere here, but I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
It's amazing though.
Yeah.
People come out of Bluff in New Zealand from nowhere. And,
Yeah.
you know, there's two guys down the east coast that are making rockets and blasting them off.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. I agree. And
Yeah.
Burt Munro still has.
Burt Munro still holds the thing.
Everyone is famous for Burt Munro.
Yeah.
Wow, you're really
Yeah.
So are these yours, Greg?
No, these are Donna Herman's. I've redone all the walls and all the pictures.
Yeah.
Donna who's son, yeah.
Jeez.
Redone everything in here. These are Sue's paintings, those three up there and stuff here.
The photos are mine.
Wow. And so what was on the wall? Did you cleaned off all of, was it
Oh,
cement?
it was mud. It was like
it's
oil, thick
Yeah.
oil. I was in here for 3 days grinding it. And then I hosed it all out, and I started around there to grind that one, and I thought, nah, I'm sorry. Not doing that.
And this stuff, this is another girl, lady's stuff. She lives in Bluff.
She's a German girl.
She does this stuff, so I rearranged that. I had to put all that stuff on the wall.
Yeah.
And then when I stood back, it looked like shit, so I took it all back off and painted it white and spilled all
looks
that
like
shit
shit.
all over it, put it back on, it sort of worked.
It does
All
work.
my grinded, painted over.
Yeah.
Mind
All
you,
my hard work, but yeah, it's good.
it is good. I like that.
Yeah, I do too. I think she was so amazed. She was happy.
Yeah, it makes it stand out. I think that's perfect with the frame for the bricks, but because
It is,
these,
isn't it?
yeah,
Just works.
yeah.
Just works.
But with no frames, I think that's a much better
Greg's
idea.
got a special talent. I mean, I
Yeah.
used to have things on the wall, but well, he's just come in and it's much, much better.
I used to rearrange things,
Yeah.
Yeah.
take them down, put them back up, move them around,
Wow.
it kind of works. So this is hard.
This girl's from Germany.
Wow.
Case the fish guy.
Yeah.
He grew up in Holland during the occupation. Came out here when he was 20 and he started all the chicken stuff.
Chicken?
He had a chicken farm. He lived out in the country.
Oh.
And he had a chicken farm, so he started off basically really KFC and all of those things out here. Down here started
Wow.
getting chickens from him and it grew and it grew and it grew.
Good on
Yeah.
them.
Oh, absolutely. The only problem with that is his first language was Dutch. And when he got old and he got Alzheimer's, he died about 3 months ago. It was terrible because he couldn't communicate with anybody.
Mm.
You know, it was much worse when English was not your first language.
Yeah, I understand. And there wouldn't be too many Dutch speakers left here.
I wouldn't think so, no.
Because we went to school with a lot of Dutch. There was Van den Arends, De Reuters, De Reapers, Van Bellecombs. They all come out. The parents come out after the Second World War.
Yeah.
But I'd say none of them that are left now would you'd be talking to their
Yeah, they wouldn't.
kids now. They never learnt Dutch, I don't think.
Well, even if they learned it, it would be their second language
Yeah.
here.
Wow.
There's another lady from town, she makes this stuff out of, this is second-hand paper
Jeez.
Second
That's
language
clever.
And pine needles.
and pine needles.
Big
Bloody hell.
She went
I
up to, where'd she go? Tiana?
Twizel.
Twizel.
To Twizel.
To get big pine cones.
Yeah,
Yeah, she went up to Twizel just to get these to make that.
That's clever. That's real clever.
very clever.
Yeah, that's why I put on it. I said to her, put $135 on it because I said that's one-off. Everything she makes is all
Yeah,
one-off
it
stuff.
is. So Greg and I were talking about.
Onto that too for her.
Yeah.
We were just talking about it before. So much stuff is artificial. You can get a
That's
Rembrandt
right.
painted, a
That's
different
right. You
Rembrandt.
can get things off Timu for $10.
Yeah. Good. Look at this.
She came from England. She was English, came out here as a child. And her grandfather taught her to make bee skips because he had
How
an
clever.
allotment and he grew food for the
For the bees.
women and children and he
Okay.
needed the bees.
For
So he had
pollinate.
honey too, yeah. Just amazing. The stories that come out of people.
Yeah.
You know.
Look at this. But this was never a pharmacist. I'm getting confused.
No, it was. If you pull that thing out for you, you'll find that there was carpets in here. What? Carpets. Yeah, look, it's right there. It's still the original sign they had.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that funny? I've never quite been able to paint over it.
Well, I like
This
that.
is just a second. It's just a closet where I
Yeah. This is great.
I had a whole library in there to start with, but we shifted that out.
I lived in this apartment block in Melbourne. It was a very flash one.
Yeah.
And the architect, he got the top 2 floors.
Right.
But what he did is he left the concrete bare and it recorded all of the
Stuff on it.
you know, as they were building it, you know, crosses, there was spray painted things like this and figures and, you know,
Amazing, isn't it?
yeah,
We lose so much of that stuff. Greg did all this.
yeah.
I had the
Jeez.
new windows put in.
Wow.
I ran the tap and forgot to take the plug out. However, these things happen.
Yeah, I wouldn't have noticed.
No, I just will wash it again and it'll be all right. But yeah, no, Greg did all of this. There's all
Wow.
these colours and stuff.
Very
And people
good.
are coming in that saw it before and they're just saying, wow, what happened? It's so nice.
Yeah. Gee. But I suppose that's a blessing and a problem because other people.
That's my corner up there. I love, that's my favourite. That's Wanaka.
Gee,
Just nice, eh?
yeah. But I think other people that from outside they come here and they think, oh, that would be good. That's an empty building. I could do something with it. But it's a bloody big job.
You reckon?
I reckon it would be. I would find it daunting.
God bless Greg every day, I tell you. Unless I did it myself
Considering
before.
we started in there,
Yeah.
we didn't start
really?
out here.
I started out here, I started upstairs. That's my daughter Mo's work.
Wow.
And this is where
Very
we
nice.
started. This is where I started.
Very
doing
clever.
work.
She's
Yeah.
a therapist too for ACC.
Wow. Good on her.
Yeah,
I found that out somewhere and just cut it
that
out.
was one of my photos. He cut the tiger out.
But this is where we started doing
This is where we started when Greg came on board.
Really?
And it was a
Jesus.
terrible place.
it. Yeah.
My godfather. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
That's the library and the dump at the moment.
When I started here, I put that floor down. That was the first thing we done.
There's a big gravel pit down there.
Wow.
I turned that gravel pit, cleaned it out.
So, but this wasn't the oyster factory, was it? Was the
No.
oyster?
No, there's a waka shed.
This is the Walker Shed. This is not
The Walker
oyster
Shed?
factory.
No, the oyster factory.
When I came here, there was a big boat in here, and that was a really funny story because my friend in Waikato University, she ran off and got with a bloke down here. And I hadn't seen her for a very long time, and I'm in here, and I bought this place, and I didn't know this was here.
Yes.
And I didn't know the oyster factory was there.
When you bought it,
When I bought it, no, I just bought the front part.
and you got this.
And this all came. And one day, Jan turned up and said to me, "Is the guy in the shed paying his rent?" And I said, "What guy in the shed? What shed?" And she said, "Oh, Stony Burke's out there building his boat." And I said, "Oh, yeah." And she said, "Well, he should be paying you rent." And I'm like, "Paying me rent?"
You thought he owned it, but
Well, I never thought about him being in here. And then I discovered it's Stony Burke and he's Megan's friend. And it was very strange. My
Wow.
whole coming down here was very strange. But there you go. Here I am. Here I'm probably going to stay for quite some time.
this is from Wales, isn't it? Isn't
Yes,
it the
that
Welsh?
one's from Wales. I think that one's British. Well, this
Oh, you've got
this is the early Murray flag. I thought it was some
navigational one or a
Danish
British.
flag or something.
That's true.
But no, it's when it was to do. You'd have to talk to Mo. It has to do with the first treaty they signed.
Ah, yeah,
and
it
they
looks
had
familiar.
to have a flag for something or other.
Yes.
And so I've been thinking all the time it was something else from
Wow.
Switzerland or somewhere. So we have to fix that up shortly.
Wow. It's Israeli, but I'm not sure what that one is. But anyway,
People just came in and started giving us flags. There's a whole bunch more.
I think I've got some flags as well. I won't be needing.
Oh, what from different countries.
Yeah.
People that come from those countries come in and they just fall in love that they've got a flag here.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we see ourselves as very international. This is all Greg's work along here.
Jeez.
I went out one day.
That's
and
very
I said,
good.
We need something to put on there, and I came home and this was all here.
Wow. Geez, that was pretty quick.
Just amazing.
And I happened to be looking at some. What was I looking at that day that had?
It's out of the old seaman all down here.
Really?
Yeah. So I wrote on that.
Yeah.
What was his name? Say hello to my little friend. Had to go.
Ah, yeah,
What's his
Scarface.
name? It's
Antonio
like,
Montana.
Play hello to my little friend. Go
Play
ahead,
my day.
Today, yeah. So I just put that on it.
That's-
People want to sit here and play, they
Yeah.
can.
Oh, I was upstairs one morning and I heard this horrendous racket and I came running. Here's this guy from nowhere and he's sitting here playing Vivaldi on the piano and it's God, it was funny. Oh, he
Jeez.
said, I'm so sorry. I said, no, go for it. People just tend to do that.
Sue would give me a picture. I think she gave me that one. And she said, put that somewhere. So I painted that wall, took a colour out of that picture, which was that brown, and painted that, and it didn't look right. And she gave me that, we put that there, it was like,
made it.
This one here I done of Australia, I put Australia small because I wanted the artwork to come out.
Yeah, that's very good.
There's the same girl that did all the faces and things out there. She's very, very talented. I said to her, I'm not sure you can put that up because it's not really authentic.
Yeah.
And she said it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Okay, I've got to write a sign for it and just say. Somebody gave me this. Alan, I think, gave me this. Lawrence Livingston came and...
What the hell did it come from?
It's a crossbeam.
Yeah.
I don't
One of
know
the
where
old
it came
buildings.
from. I can't even...
You paid probably $800 for it,
Yeah.
if you could get one.
Might have been Bobby.
Yeah.
And then Lawrence Livingston came in and gave me the legs to go under it.
Yeah.
He said, you need something authentic to go under it. I said, okay. You'll have to find me something. And
Yes,
so
we dropped a paint tin. I dropped a paint tin and that was sitting there like that somewhere.
Yeah.
So then he dropped it in.
Fuck. So I thought, I'm going to put the chairs down and spill some more. So I did.
That looks like it's designed for drinking. Like,
Oh, absolutely. We had all the murals around town splash. What did they call themselves? Sea spray.
yes.
They came down here and they all painted murals all over the town. And every night they came in here and loaded the table up with steaks and oysters and mussels
Jeez.
and wine. And
Yes.
we had a great time. It was really nice. It was the perfect venue for that.
Wow.
But the two rugs on the wall are Native American.
Oh.
And I never knew where to put them. They're up there and they're out of the sun.
Gee.
They're safe. They were
Yeah.
worth a bit of money. I didn't
Yeah.
buy them. My uncle bought them. So,
We had one of these at home. We had it until I was at high school.
yeah.
But it was just the reverse way. The oven was on this side. But we used to have that for everything. Someone would have to get up, get a bit of kindling, make the fire.
Every morning, go
Yeah.
over to the park every morning and then get up and make a cup of tea for the old man.
Yeah. And then we'd have to make the toast inside.
Yeah. I had one when I was living up on the Coromandel and I used to get up every morning and light it.
Yeah.
In the dark, before the kids woke up, I'd get there and I'd have a cup of tea and sit with my feet on the front of the stove and
Yeah.
make my toast. And I had a wee native mouse that used to come along and sit
Oh,
on
really?
the floor too,
Yes.
and he'd share my toast. The sheep and what it was.
Well, if there wasn't too many others, it probably was a he.
Probably was, yes, otherwise there'd have been 50 of them sitting there.
Gee,
And Greg did all this down here,
that's a massive job.
replanted all the plants. We haven't quite finished yet, we're going to restart that. A couple of French boys came to stay and they painted the tyres and they did all sorts of things around here.
Gee.
Yeah, this is where I first started. I put this floor down.
Jeez.
It was a mission.
Let's say.
It was 8 inches deep underneath it, or 6 inches anyway. So I just put this on
And
pins and
the
pieces.
pyramids, they're Greg's.
Well,
What?
Pyramids.
Oh yeah, I made the pyramids.
that's clever because you could be looking down on the pyramids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the whole idea of it. I made them out of this floor.
Ah.
Rough cuts.
Just keep seeing stuff and just keep putting
Yeah.
it on the walls. And we'll give it a good tidy up shortly before we open.
So when are you going to open?
1st of October.
1st of October.
2 weeks or 3 weeks.
2 weeks away or whatever.
I'll see how we go.
That's a very authentic Chinese thing. I hosted Chinese students in Auckland, and one of them, well, a lot of them had very wealthy families, but this one's John is still my friend. His father was head of all the psychiatric hospitals in Shanghai.
Wow.
So John would bring me all sorts of lovely things every now and again. We went over and stayed with him. It was very funny because Mac, of course, being CIA, he resisted going to China for quite a long time. And then I said, well, I'm going myself. And seeing this 5-star Chinese general and Mac sitting there drinking Chinese whiskey, getting drunker and drunker. They were very funny.
Yes.
They were very funny. And John sitting in the middle. John was a very straight young man trying to interpret for them.
And it wouldn't have helped as they kept drinking.
No, it just got getting worse. And then his mum was getting up and doing the moonwalk. Oh. It was one of those wonderful nights that come upon you.
Wow.
He's been just most marvellous.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know, I was sitting out there in the back room for days. I'd been out there for about 3 months, just sitting there. I was probably hoping to die at the time.
Yes.
And then, like I said, one morning, Greg just said, what are you doing here? And he came in and he said, well, I can help. And I'm like, I haven't got any money, Greg.
Mm.
Building, no money.
Yes.
So then he came and away he went. And it's just been fantastic.
Yeah. Wow.
Hopeful again.
Look, I used to live I used to work here in Bluff at Ocean Beach.
Yeah.
And it's certainly not what it was. It would be a bit of a struggle being here, kind of not occupied or by yourself or both.
Yeah, it was. Well, my daughter's here too, so she was a blessing. Been a blessing. This stuff's not ours. The lady across the road kept got thrown into her house.
Oh, she put it here.
So she put it all over here and was supposed to come back and get it very quickly. She just hasn't been able to get a house. Anyway, something's gone. That's good.
Let's cut those trees up.
So no, her plan is to move in over here.
Yes.
And I don't know what she's going to do. She wants to write. She's also a very good writer. Quite astonishing to have one like this out of the daisy hole.
Gee.
She's the baby and she can do anything, I think.
Holy come so these are the old oyster opening tables,
Yeah.
is it?
Look, when we go around there, you'll see the water on the top of that concrete bed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course, they've got to be concrete. That's right. Someone gets up with the sacks at the back and throws them down.
Ah, is that how it works?
Yeah.
So the King's oysters, when I was opening oysters at King's.
Yeah.
Of course, he used to open oysters at Mum's fish shop.
Yeah. So, and this is from the woodwork?
Woodwork.
Was just here or?
No, a lot of this is, well, Jan gave me
Right.
this, and we've just, I've been moving stuff around for the last 2 or 3 years. It's all come back from town, furniture and stuff, because I had an office in town.
One of the old fire brigade buildings in
Yeah.
Street there.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just,
One of the old fire brigade houses.
sold
Yeah.
That's where.
I'd rather
But
have
upstairs,
what money you can get to
Yes.
do here, because I'm not working anymore.
Yeah.
There's no power on, so we can't turn them on.
So the tools come with it as well?
That's
they're
my-
all tools, they're all Sue's tools, and
Jeez.
that's why I made it so much easier, because I can just pull them out. That's what we've got to do is try this and see what works. We just got that fixed 6 months
I've
ago.
got all the things to do things with that I used to do things
Mm.
with, but like I said, I came to a dead halt.
But, and then you go upstairs, and there's a whole room upstairs. This is where my daughter's going to move into.
Yeah.
Here. This is all stuff from the place in this street in town. But up here,
Somebody painted my beautiful sanded floor red.
Oh,
yeah.
So she wants to put a bathroom in up here. There's one downstairs.
Yeah.
But she said, I don't want to be going down there in the middle of the night if I'm living here by myself. I don't know.
well, I suppose, but it's part of the charm of living by yourself here.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I fell in love with it, then she came down and she fell in love with it. She said, I could live in there.
Bloody hell. This would be where the boss is standing, maybe.
Probably, yeah. And of course there's the office over there.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'd be standing up here looking over thinking, oh yes, there's Billy, he's not doing very well.
Well, I mean, it comes down to the count at the end, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How many you open, how many you cut. Wow.
There's all sorts of shit in here too.
Yeah. Bloody hell.
Pretty amazing.
It is. It's like being out in the farm looking at one of the Uncle Owen's old shed, you know, but it's full of stuff.
Mm.
A lot of it's very, you'd be fascinated. You pot around in here and see all sorts of things.
Oh, there has been all sorts of things found in here.
Yeah.
I want to put that arch piece of timber there
Mm.
in that other room out the back.
Yeah.
There's a spot for it, and I'll put that there someday.
There's even a hot water tank for the solar power over there.
Yes.
Jeez. What have you got solar panels on the roof or?
Yeah.
Gee.
Yeah.
So when did they close down the oyster factory?
Oh, the whole thing. The oyster season here has been getting worse and worse
Yeah.
every year.
Yeah.
I mean, the oysters this year that big. Fuck, I remember thinking
Yeah.
it's not bigger than that.
Yeah.
But this is, you know, going to do something with this and move over to here.
I'd be quite happy living in here. I think it's lovely.
Yeah.
It's very warm in the winter.
Yeah.
It's not warm now because there's been no power on it
Yeah.
for months, but once she gets power on, and once it was furnished nicely, all that was in here had it nice.
Yeah. And on the other side of these walls, it's the garden.
Yes.
So presumably you could cut a couple of windows in.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
And there'll be Rio in there, but you can work out where it is with a magnet or something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to fall down if you put a square hole in it.
No, I always wanted
Or-
to put a door down there at the bottom of the stairs to
Yes.
into the park. That's what we call the village, because that came with it too, you see, the village green.
Bloody hell. What, didn't
It's
you?
one of those truly mad things that happened in my life. You know, I'm going along my own business and buying this place to save this woman so she can get out of town.
And did you know that you had the village green, or was that
No,
a surprise?
It was a surprise too. It was all a surprise. I just bought the pink building for 170,000. I got the whole lot.
Jeez.
And she'd have given it to me for 150. Mac thought that wasn't fair.
Ingenuity window lock.
Yeah, I saw that. Bloody hell.
He had,
Yeah, that's it.
That's a huge area. That must be 1,200 metres, is it?
there
Or
was two
1,000?
houses on there,
God.
apparently. And they had, well, this was the kitchen, the high roof was
Yes.
using. And there's another toilet in there.
Yeah.
This used to be the men's area.
Yeah. I saw the lights there for the women's, men's.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they've got a shower over the other side.
Yeah.
Why did you go around there? We've got all these things.
Oh. You could use it to put a few bodies in.
You could, yes. Yes, you could. Yes.
A different sort of a bedroom.
Oh, bugger that.
Or dead bodies. Just.
Go in there and someone locked the door on you. No thank you. I've seen those movies.
Yeah, that's sort of what we're working at, is the old office.
There's an old safe in there that nobody can open.
Oh,
These
jeez.
are some old pictures and stuff we've got. This is a guy here in Bluff who's doing these.
Okay.
He's very clever artist.
But he's-
Very weird.
Yeah, yeah.
they're all basically not for him.
They're depressing.
Yeah, yeah.
There's not one with a smiley face.
I think that's part of his treatment, maybe.
Yes, I think so. He's got.
I mean, wouldn't that cheer you out?
Could you put this down here with you?
No. I think that was,
No.
it would have been,
And where's the safe in here?
It's in behind
Oh,
there.
okay. I'm no good at safe cracking anyway. Yeah.
that'd cheer you up now, wouldn't it? And that above your kitchen? Okay.
Yeah.
Breakfast is up.
Maybe it's supposed to be turned upside down. It looks different. It looks bad either way. Okay.
Oh, that's next full. These are mine.
Oh, nice.
Yes, they're all right.
We're still finding a place to put everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get there.
Also,
His parents sent
probably
him.
way to live.
His parents sent him out here because they didn't know what to do with him. And they said they would do a house swapping with me if I would look after their son for 10 days or something. They needed to get him out of town. So I didn't see why not. He picked him up. He's a very nice boy.
And it's quite good if you have a dose of the clap.
Yeah, what is?
Here, if you ever have.
Overdose of the clap.
Yeah.
Why is it good here?
Because you have, if I'm not mistaken,
Oh,
some syphilis treatment.
I was the AIDS
there you
test
go.
person.
But I thought syphilis is gone.
No,
Oh,
hell no.
really?
No, I did AIDS.
Why do you want to take one of those with you?
Yes,
Might as well. You never know.
find out
Yes,
if
do
you
you-
got it or not.
You never know your life.
I might take a couple and give them to the girls at work. I say, look, you girls, you've been out and about. You might need this. This is what they call a syphilis test.
Yes.
And they'll say, what's syphilis?
Yeah, no, I did the AIDS testing down here.
Wow.
That was fun. I'll never forget my first poor guy though. I took the test and he had to wait 20 minutes and it suddenly occurred to me that it was Friday night and if I had to give him a positive diagnosis,
Yes.
he was going to be out there for the weekend with no help. Oh boy, I felt sick that night.
Oh.
Just a young guy. Fortunately, we tested everything.
Oh,
I learned a good lesson from that one.
yes,
Never do it on Friday night at 6 o'clock.
yes. Well, we had the cypriots are always on their phone.
We haven't gone over there, have we?
Oh, and those are the other part, right?
I had testers in Cyprus that were on their phone talking to their friends while they're poking a swab down your nose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's natural for them.
Yeah. I just had a prickly finger.
Oh, there's a blood test.
Yeah. It's just like the COVID test, really. Same sort of thing. So this, I think, used to be
Wow.
the woman's area or something. No, it must have been men's.
This must have
because of one of those. So yeah.
God.
Yeah. guy that I rented it to, he was obviously a real shonky fella because there's fucking bullet holes everywhere.
Yeah.
So very annoying, but never mind. So it is, he's gone. So yeah, this is where we put all our paint and stuff till we get rid of it.
Yeah. It's got tiles in.
Aye.
You got plenty of tiles.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
a router?
Yes, a bit of router. It's the only thing I've never really used.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to get it right. There's a new one in the packet somewhere. Yeah, did you find it yet? I don't see it somewhere. In the packet.
There you go, take these as well, HIV ones.
Oh,
HIV, anti
HIV. Okay, I'll take a couple.
Why not?
I'm sure the customs are going to.
Are they going to be looking at you weirdly? Yes, that's pretty much where we're at.
Did you go around back to Mo's office?
No, not yet. There'll be another month. No, we'll go out and back to Mo's office and see where it's another fucking part of the other house.
Jeez.
And over the fence is the chickens.
You got the chickens.
That goes through to the...
Okay. Got the chickens right there.
Yeah,
Really?
They're right there. In the tyre.
What is doing?
They're digging up my potatoes I planted last year.
What does it look
They're
like
growing
again?
every week.
What's that fucking noise again? What's that noisy
Yeah.
guy? What's I see you? I built a new chicken shed for them and put barrels out of washing machines in for them to sit in.
Yeah.
No, they go down here now, which is this little glass box just here. It's got straw in it, so they shouldn't. Great for the wee moles.